I got Technique 45, which is designing end pages to convey meaning. I chose the book Polar Bear, What Do You Hear? It is by Bill Martin Jr., and the pictures are by Eric Carley. The book starts out with Polar Bear, What Do You Hear? I hear a lion roaring at me. So when we look at it, we see a picture of the polar bear. And next, or on the same page, it was talked about a lion. So next we see a picture of the lion, which was foreshadowed in the previous page. Then we get the lion, what do you hear? I hear a hippopotamus snorting in my ear. So as we continue on, there is an animal of the picture that was already talked about, and then that animal is asking the next, or we are then asking that animal what they hear, and they hear another animal. So each animal is hearing another animal. The hippopotamus is then hearing a flamingo. The flamingo hears a zebra. The zebra hears a boa constrictor. And this continues to go on, demonstrating pictures of the book. And each picture, again, goes with what was talked about. The boa constrictor hears an elephant, and the elephant hears a leopard snarling in his ear. Leopard, what do you hear? I hear peacock yelping in my ear. Peacock, what do you hear? I hear a walrus bellowing in my ear. And the walrus then hears a zookeeper whistling in my ear. This is where we get near the end of the book. And zookeeper, what do you hear? I hear children growling like a polar bear, roaring like a lion, snorting like a hippopotamus, fluting like a flamingo, braying like a zebra, hissing like a boa constrictor, trumpeting like an elephant, snarling like a leopard, yelping like a peacock, bellowing like a walrus. That's what I hear. So the zookeeper then hears all of the other animals that were already mentioned in the book. But then he doesn't actually hear the animals like the other animals heard. He now hears the children pretending to be the animals. And the children are also dressed up as the animals that they're making noises of. The end pages is designed with an overall purpose. The same animals from the whole book are repeated with the humans. The animals hear something one after another, but the zookeeper hears everything. This is bringing the whole book together into the very end, putting it kind of as a conclusion so that we remember what the book was already talked about. And as we continue to flip, we see each color from the animals that was talked about as well. And if we continue to look at the cover and the book and the back of the cover, they also go together with the title of the polar bear. So we see the polar bear as a whole, and then we see the end of the polar bear just as if, since that was the first animal we talked about.